Hello, welcome to Windfall. Hello, this is the game where money gets fun. Are you ready for this, Allison?
I am. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. I am Amanda. This is Allison Taylor. We are both business coaches. We have both been very successful helping other people make money. Until finally, a couple years ago, we figured out how to do that for ourselves too, and that's actually how Windfall was born. That was, if you guys have watched the video on the website, that story is really how Allison and I figured out how to do money for ourselves. So we're very excited to have you here. We know that you are ready for a windfall. And after all this far that we've come in our own money games, I am so ready for a windfall myself right now too. I've got a lot of stuff going on. I'm in a new city right now. I'm planning my wedding. My man is applying for jobs right now, and I'm transitioning my business all to online. So I've got a lot of stuff going. I'm really playing this game. I really want to get to my next level with money, and like, I need it. I need it. I want it. I'm ready for it. It's an exciting time. How about you, Allison? Are you totally in?
Yes, I'm all in. And you know how it is, Amanda. The game always starts before it starts. So today's day one, but we've been talking about the game for a few days. And I created a free toaster oven.
Ooh!
Created a free box spring amongst some other magic. So that's typically what always happens once you start playing. Unexpected things show up. So that's always fun. But yeah, I would say that my life has never been the same since I started playing this game, at least around money. And I definitely trust that it will be there. I don't have, ESPN, but
you don't know when or where it's coming to you?
No, I don't always know where or when, but I know that it is. And so I don't do the money freak out anymore. I definitely trust that it's coming. It's definitely easier to create money. It's a lot more fun, for sure, than how we were doing it. So this game, I'm really focused on making money doing things I love, because I'm very good at getting that icky, gross contract that I struggle and it pays so well and everybody's so jealous. And I'm like, no, it's the worst.
You are so good at that, at creating money. So that's a little different now. It's creating money from something you're generating, you love.
That sacrifice. Yes. So not going to that contract job or that meeting and kind of taking the deep breath, going, I can get through it, doing it for the check. So giving that up once and for good. So I'm really excited that I know at the end of this game, I will never sacrifice myself for money again.
Whoa.
I'm really excited about that.
Huge. Yeah. That is so huge. Me too. I'm at a totally new level. I agree. I don't freak out with money. I mean, my fiance came home the other day and said, they're going to let me go on Friday. It was Wednesday, and he had to let go. And I had a moment. I was like, okay. But I knew that our money is coming from within us. It's not outside of us, and we can generate more money. So I didn't have as much of a freak out. It's such a different game. And so now I'm working with creating my money goal, even though I'm kind of comfortable. I'm a lot more comfortable. I've got 2 incomes now, and I'm just more comfortable, and I still want to go to my next level. There's bigger things I want. So how do I create money, not from survival, but out of wanting and being more abundant?
In some ways it's easier to do it, right? When you don't have the pressure, but people use that pressure that, I have to make the month, and that scaredness. And seriously, there's a hilarious story on the website, guys. Go watch how Windfall was created. But we were both in that pinch at the time. You had a hospital bill. I had some, stuff that I had to handle. And so we had that extra adrenaline of it had to happen.
Yep. And I'm really good at that. That's my skill. So for me, this new money game is creating it from my passion and my desire, but not from absolute have to anymore.
It would be cool and fun.
Yeah. But this game, it's not really about our money stories and all that we've created in the past. This really is about your money game, how you are going to shift your relationship with money, where you are going to get your abundance from inside you, as well as where it's going to come from unexpectedly on the outside, and noticing all your power that's right here in your mindset, what you're focusing on, is really what changes the money game. So let's jump in here. Allison, what is our topic today?
Our topic is, what if it's easy? Yes. What if it could be easy?
Yes. I love
the concept, right?
That's why we put it first. It's so good. It just lightens everything up.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the structure of the calls. So on each call, we're going to get centered first. And so Amanda's going to lead that through us just real quick, a little centering. We want you guys to really be on the call. So it's not a time to multitask or check your email. You're going to take a deep breath, and really, these calls are short. We're going to jump in and do that. So we'll center, get everybody ready to be on the call. Then we'll go over the core concept. Today, it's this topic, what if it's easy? And we're going to see how the topic applies to money. Sometimes you won't see it first, how it's going to apply to money. Then we're going to give you an alignment assignment. That's our version of homework, which typically a question to stay in for the day. It might be a little something to do to spark some awareness. We have one homework that maybe is a little bit of work, but it's really fun. And it's not till next week, so you don't have to worry about it. So simple homework. And then we just want you to participate and interact. On the website, we have kind of like a little Facebook discussion group that's private. And that's where you can share your wins, cheer people on, connect. There's tons of people playing this game all the time. And so you can go on there and see what's going on, see what other people's goals are. And we have a game room. So there's, isn't there a place, 22 ways to make money like this weekend? So you can do that. There's hot tips and, just articles, videos, things that we put on there all the time. So basically that's the deal. So let's jump in. The step one is to get centered and really be on the call. So Amanda, can you take us through that?
Would love to. Thank you so much. All right, just take a deep breath. Breathe. You can close your eyes. You can open your eyes. But just make sure that your attention is here in the seat that you're in, the place that you are. Just go ahead and feel your hips, wherever they're at right now. No judgment. You're doing this completely right. Just feel your hips. Notice your hips. Those are in the middle of your body. And notice your spine supporting you. You're just kind of practicing directing your attention. This game is all about directing your attention. So you're just noticing how easy it is to feel your body. Feel your chair or whatever is supporting you. How easy is that? Keep that in mind for our topic today. Good job. You are centered. You're present. You are ready. Let's do this.
Okay. Whew. Thank you, Amanda.
You're welcome.
Okay, so most of you have already set your intention or goal for the game. On the website, we have a declarations page. We like that word declaration. Don't you like that better, Amanda, than goal?
I love that. It's claiming it and it's right now. Goal is off in the future, but My declaration is now.
Absolutely. Goal feels like something I was supposed to have back in college. There's something I don't like about that word, but declaring what you want is a lot more fun. So we do have a little form that you can do that goes into the universe, and we get it by email, so we can support you on it. So go ahead and fill that out. So there's some really fun ones happening. We have a couple people, I think, that are looking to launch a new book that they've written. We have people starting businesses, getting their first ever clients, exciting savings goals. I always like the savings goals. It's fun to watch it accumulate, right? Mm-hmm. Getting a new job. Your husband-to-be, right, is secure.
That's right.
New job as we speak. Mm-hmm. Getting a new house. We have a participant in the money game who's like, that house is mine. And she's on the warpath. So her goal is to be under contract by the end of the days. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And there's still some money things to work out, but I know she can do it. We have even somebody that's going to open a bar. And then we always have money goals. And if you don't know what your goal should be, we suggest you just create a money goal, something that you would notice. And if you're not sure what level to do, when we started the game, 2,222 days was the goal. That's kind of the baseline that we recommend, but you can do anything you want. We've had it range from 1,000 to 44,000.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So just depends what you're up to. And I just figure if you had an extra $100 a day, you probably notice it. And that's the extent of the thinking behind the 2,200 goal. So some of you may not know what your goal is right now, and that's okay. You might just be aware that you want something different and you're working on describing it. But pick something that seems fun and exciting, but not so far out of reach that you can't even grasp it. So it could be like, it might be possible. I don't know how. That's probably a good goal. But if you don't think it's possible, you might be trying to eat the elephant instead of taking a bite. So pick a goal that is a little challenging. And if you know for sure how you're going to reach it, that's not the goal. And so we definitely, if you don't know how you're going to get there, that's great. We actually love those goals because then there's more magic in them. Mm-hmm. It's better not to know totally how. You might have some inklings, right? But it's better not to know how right now. So in my first game, I had the 2,200 goal, and I won the stupid game right away. I was so mad.
Yeah.
I called Amanda.
Started with the other participants. Allison had already created a contract where she got to name her own price. So, of course, she said right out of her mouth, because we're thinking about this number, 2,200. How about 2,200 a month? The guy was like, sure, let's give her that. So she got a check in her hands for 2,200 day one of the money game.
I know. And I called Amanda and I said, this game's stupid. We need a new game. I don't like this game. And then I had this big letdown and I realized it wasn't my goal. I thought the money was my goal and it wasn't. I wanted nothing to do with that client. And the goal I'm doing this game, this is the big goal for me, is I wanted that 2,200 doing something I enjoyed. This was just something I could do. And there wasn't really a challenge in it. Yeah. But boy, doing what I love, that gets challenging for me. So that's my goal. It may not be yours. This is just to give you ideas. So you might start with a goal and then find out, oh yeah, that's not my goal. So stay open, stay curious, and pick a goal and just be in the game. Now, the great thing about the money game is you will have access to the website for a while, probably about 90 days or so. So you can play again. You don't have to play just once. We like when people go back and listen again. So, see how it goes this time. You may get inspired to play a totally different goal, or you want to double your goal. That's always fun for people.
Yeah, that's right. You're really speaking to, Allison, the biggest cool thing about this game is that we don't know what's going to happen. So I put together a list of little facts that we should be aware of as we start to play this game. The fact is you have no idea what's about to happen. Just like Allison created her money goal day one and realized there's actually a bigger, deeper thing going on. And that's really common, I think, when you need money, is you think it's all about the money. Like my man right now has some job offers on the table that are good. And if we get into a tight spot, it's going to be really tempting to take those. But we're looking for the great job for him. And there's just a difference, So as you get more into this money game, it's not always about the dollar amount. And we just don't know where this is going to go. These next 22 days, things can be completely different by day 4, by day 14, by day 22. Things are going to be different than they are right now. And that's a fact you need to get used to. Another fact about this game is you don't know who you're going to meet just by being in this community. The relationships that have been built in this game are lifelong. We have some people that have played this game 4 or 5 times right alongside us, watching every day with us. And, our lives are different because of who is in this community. So definitely keep your eyes open for not just how much, but who can bring new fulfillment to your life. Another thing you do not know is who the people that are in this community know. That's another great thing that's happened, is the ripple effect of these relationships. So keep that who question out there. And another thing you might not know is that this is way easier than you think. Money, I've found in all my manifestation experiments, I found that money can be the easiest thing to work on because it's super measurable. There's super concrete ways to do it. It's just it can be one of the most easy things to manifest.
Yeah, if you just get this out of the way.
Yeah.
And have a little fun.
Totally. Another fact is that money is everywhere. As the people who have played this game know, money is truly coming to you from every single direction. It's coming to you from your toaster oven.
Yes.
As Allison mentioned, it came to me from manifesting a new box spring on my mattress. Mm-hmm. Who knew that money was right in my bedroom? It's coming to us from everywhere. And we're going to help you track that and see how that's true. But really, it is the opposite of where's my money. Money is surrounding us, especially in this country. It's crazy.
Yeah, and so one thing that you can expect is the unexpected, because when you start to expect money and you start to have fun with money, and your vibration, your mood, your emotional state starts to increase as a result of this game, and because we're going to have you focus on the goal, not your problem, you're going to start to see it come up in unexpected ways. So we've had, just little things. You'll get a check in the mail. That's really common thing to kind of expect in this game. Wouldn't you say, Amanda?
Definitely.
You may go to lunch and the cash register breaks and they give you a free lunch. We've had that happen. How many times? You'll get free stuff. We had somebody get a free chicken. It was hilarious. She's like, I got a free chicken. And we thought it was real. It ended up being like a rotisserie chicken. We didn't know that right away. So it made for some amusement. But just these little things that start to add up, that start to happen every day in every class. When you're open to receiving and you make it easy and you make it more fun, it starts to happen everywhere. And then you start to notice it. And then the noticing starts to create more of it. So it'll be a lot of fun for everybody.
Totally. All right, well, let's do a quick little exercise about easy. Does that sound good, Allison? We think you guys are getting the mindset here. So I would just like everybody to just raise your hand like this. Great. And one more time, just raise your hand like this. And one more time, just raise your hand like this. Oh my God, switched it up. Good. Now, I would really love for you to try to raise your hand. Oh God. Something about that word try that's just makes it like I get in my head and I try to figure it out, like, okay, what's happening, what do I have to do first, second, third. And when I just think about just raise my hand, it gets really easy. So that's one way to apply the what if it were easy question. And we want to kind of leave you in this question here, leave it to simmer all day, of what if this goal, whatever your goal is, what if it were easy? For me, my official concrete goal is $4,400, $4,400 unexpected income. So what if $4,400 were easy, way easier than I ever thought? What if it happens in a surprising way? What if it's better than I ever thought of it to be? Maybe it comes from my art. You know, I love making art. Who knows? See, I don't answer that question. Oh, you know, it's going to come from the art. Oh, good. I just stay in today. What if it were easy? Super easy. And just see what shows up. See what I'm inspired to do. See who I'm inspired to call. See what I'm inspired to post on Facebook or to tell my friend that I normally wouldn't have told her. What if it were...
Who would I be being if it were easy? Maybe I wouldn't be freaking out. Maybe I wouldn't be worrying. Maybe I would go to the hockey game tonight. Maybe I would go read a book.
Yeah.
If it's easy, maybe I would be doing things differently.
Yeah, and maybe I wouldn't spend the next 10 minutes just worrying and looking at my accounts again and freaking out, because I'm going to stay today in, what if this were easy?
Maybe you might make your goal bigger if it was easy.
Mm-hmm. What if it were as easy as choosing to raise my hand? Remember
so they say that anything you're going to create or manifest is available to you pretty much instantaneously. I mean, it might take a few days to line up the pieces, but that you can have pretty much anything you want as soon as you desire it. So the gap or the time lapse is really just how long it takes you to line up with it. Mm-hmm. So we're talking about our goals. You can go on the declaration page. You can start to, answer the questions on the declaration page. They're good, good questions, that clarifying questions on there. Why do you want this goal? How would your life be different? Would your life be, in a couple of years, if I had this goal, would it be better or not? Those kinds of things. You can submit it. But, for sure, if you look at that goal and go, what if it's easy? Your head might go, I don't know. So you don't have to answer the question. Just be in that question, what if it were easy, and see what shows up today. And maybe you might not do what I always do, which is, I'm going to power through that. I'm going to struggle. I'm going to sacrifice and work really hard. Maybe you say, maybe I'll delegate that. maybe I'll just take a moment and see what happens. Mm-hmm. It's my new favorite phrase. I have a friend, Kathy. I'm going to buy her a coffee mug that says, take a moment. If you do take a moment and take a deep breath and ask the question, what if it's easy? What if this could be easy? See what shows up. It really can change everything. Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's it. That's your alignment assignment, is just stay in that question every day or every moment throughout the day. Mm-hmm. And watch this video, watch the other resources online. We've been doing this game for a long time, so we've accumulated several things you can watch, and just notice what it takes to get yourself back to easy. What if this were easy? Much easier than I ever thought before. All right.
So have fun, guys. If you have something show up today, write it down. If you are inspired, brainstorm easy ways you might get to your goal, but you don't have to figure it out because it'll also come to you. So have fun with it. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye. Have a great day.